This is my Hank acting as smart and noble as ever. This is my Drover acting as stupid as ever. I'm going to read 6 pages of John R. Erickson's Hank the Cowdog and the Case of the Shipwrecked Tree. The pages I'm going to read is pages 14 through 20, and these pages are about when they start talking about the ocean and jellyfish, and Hank sings the turkey song, and they have a trespasser that crosses their yard line. Ocean, California. Got it. Go on. It's full of salt and seaweed and jellyfish. Jellyfish, huh? This is getting interesting. Jellyfish have poison stingers, you know. Is it possible that Murphy has developed some kind of new high-tech weapon that fires jellyfish instead of bullets? They're very slippery, you know. Yeah, they're made of jelly. The spies, Drover. Spies are very slippery characters. Boy, I love jelly. Exactly. Well, this is pretty scary, Drover. You actually heard that Turkey's discussing this new jellyfish technology? Well, I'm not sure about that. I stopped pacing and studied the run. Did you or not? If you did, why are we discussing jellyfish? He rolled his eyes around. Well, I was kind of wondering that myself. You wanted me to talk about the ocean, and, well, I couldn't think of anything to say, but I figured jellyfish live in the ocean, I guess. Drover, is this some kind of pathetic attempt at humor? If it is, I must warn you that the punishment for making jokes during a briefing is very severe. Maybe I heard you wrong. I began pacing again. In that case, we'll disregard all references to the Bowie's jellyfish technology and plunge on with your report. What am I looking for, Drover? Is specific information. Details. I got details when I was a pup, and I've had a stub ever since. I'm not interested in your stub tail. Neither am I, but I have to wear it every day. Drover, does your stub tail relate to this particular turkey report? If not, then let's move along. Well, when I'm out with a bunch of turkeys, I always notice that they've got beautiful tails made of feathers, and mine's just a stub. It makes me feel like I've got a quiver came into his voice. An inferior tail. I stopped pacing and turned slowly to face him. Drover, you do have an inferior tail. It's not a feeling or an illusion. It's a fact. You'll never have a beautiful feathered turkey tail. And the sooner you accept yourself as you really are, the quicker you'll be. Now, can we get on with this briefing? He hung his head and sniffled. I guess so, but sometimes it gets me down. I'm sorry. Are you really? No. Hurry up. I began pacing again. Tell me exactly what Murphy said. I want his exact precise words and omit all references to jellyfish and your tail. Well, okay, let me think here. He squeezed one eye shut and wadded up the left side of his mouth. It appeared that he was probing the empty depths of his mind, which was encouraging. Here we go. His exact words were, gobble, 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 gobble. That's what he said? Are you sure about that? Yep, I heard it with my own ears. What does it mean? It means, I cut my eyes from side to side. It means, Drover, that we will now sing the turkey song. The turkey song? I never heard of it. Then listen and take notes. And with that before Drover's very ears, I sang this song. There are turkeys lurking in the murky shadows of the ranch. We have reason to suppose that they are waiting for a chance to invade the place and take control. Their leader's in the skies. He's a famous secret agent named Murphy's Turkey Spy. He's a dangerous fellow, an ace of illusion, who seems to delight in creating confusion. But Drover and I are working the case. This turkey rebellion won't get to first base. But it's really confusing, and we can't decide if this Murphy's a human in turkey disguise, or an agent who's pulling the ultimate sham, a turkey disguised just to be who he am. There are turkeys lurking in the murky shadows just outside. You can hear their gobble-gobble as they try to scheme and hide. They might think that they have tricked us with their foolish folly rot, but we've solved the case. We know They're either turkeys or they're not. When I had finished the song, pretty awesome song, huh? When I had so forth, I noticed that Drover was looking at me with a goofy expression. Why are you staring at me like that? Well, I guess I'm confused. You think maybe Murphy's not really a spy, and maybe I didn't really see him. I heaved a sigh. No, that's what they want us to think. Drover, I've told you many times before, never fall for the obvious in this business. The more absurd things appear to be, the closer they are to reality than it really is. Exactly my point. Reason and common sense tell us that. Wait. Okay. Tell us that there is no Murphy, no ring of turkey spies, no dark conspiracy to overthrow the ranch. But that should be a warning. You mean, yes, Drover, Murphy is here on the ranch now that he knows we're after him. It'll be twice as hard to lure him into a trap. This is going to be a very difficult case. Drover's eyes grew wide with fear. Gosh, what do we do? I pondered that for a moment. Pondered, I should say. We'll carry on as though nothing had happened, as though we don't suspect a thing, if we're lucky. He'll get careless and expose himself through a mistake. Drover gave his head a shake. Well, he sure looked like a turkey. He's clever, no question about it. But don't forget this. The turkeyer they look, the spyer they are. You can put that into your pipe and blow bubbles with it. I noticed that his eyes had crossed. Please, don't cross your eyes in the middle of my lecture. I think I'm confused. Can I go back to bed? I'm afraid not, son, until we break this case and expose Murphy the spy. Neither of us will be getting much sleep. Well, can I scratch my ear? I gave that some thought. Okay, go ahead, if it'll make you feel better. Oh, and Drover, don't feel too bad about being confused. This guy's a real pro. Even I might have been thrown off the track of the train. At that very moment, my thoughts were interrupted by the sound of a vehicle. An unauthorized vehicle was approaching our ranch headquarters compound. Even though I was in the middle of the Murphy case, and I had to tear myself away and find out who had entered our territory without permission. Come on, Drover. We've got a trespasser on the ranch. It's time to launch all dogs. Even though there's only two. He was still scratching his ear. Yeah, but what about this itch? Bring it along. We might have to use it for evidence later on. And with that, we launched ourselves into the morning breeze and went streaking up the hill to find out just what the heck was going on. Little did we suspect. Well, you'll see. Go off to your mission. Go off to your mission. Bye.